Alrighty, guys. Welcome to the stream. Split view makes it easier to multitask. Oh, okay, we have someone watching. Nice. Welcome to the stream. We're trying to hit 3,000 Blitz here, so it's going to be quite the grind. I'm actually pretty close right now, only 43 points away. I don't know how to put the chat on the same screen as the tab, but I'll try to figure that out after this game. BM on ICC. I've played this guy so many times before. I think I have a pretty good score against him, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, I have pressure on d4. Knight a3. Knights on the rim are usually pretty dim. Let's go queen a5, bring the queen out. Knight c2, I mean, knight c3 can go queen e1, takes. Looks like it works. Maybe, maybe not. This is the first time I'm playing like really high level chess on stream. Normally I'm usually playing against bots, so I'm a little bit nervous, but we're gonna see how it goes. Well, there is a first for everything, so let's see how it goes. Yeah, I don't really know the idea behind knight a3, knight c2. No, that's a little bit weird to me. I mean, I guess it does defend the d4 pawn, but at the same time, now I have really good control over some of the dark squares, so I think I should already be in a pretty happy situation here. Queen e1, okay, I can take the pawn though. Yeah, he has to go e3. Still don't really think that's very beneficial for him. I can simply keep the pawn protected with e5. Queen d2, okay, yeah, no, develop. It's never a bad thing to develop. If I could hit 3,000 on stream, that would be like really insane because it's kind of hard for me to hit 3,000 even when I'm really trying, and then on stream it's a little bit different. It's, I guess, slightly more stressful. I mean, I'm just getting used to it, but we'll see. Yeah, he might have b4 here. I didn't really see this move. That is a little bit annoying. So the idea is that if I take, he wants to take on d4. And it's really not so easy for me to play that position. So I think I'm actually, yeah, now my queen is a little bit disconnected from the knight. So maybe my bishop f5 move was not the best. Yeah, I don't really like that decision from myself. I don't really know why I did that, but okay, I'll drop my queen back to b6. I guess I have to give it back the pawn, but it's not the end of the world. Or can I go knight e4? a4 is possible. I mean, maybe knight a4 is better. Nah. It's nothing great. But I can keep the bishop pair, so that's a good thing. I can go knight e2 and then bishop takes c3. And it's likely that this pawn will fall as well, so we're still technically up a pawn here. Not bad. Okay, knight d4. That's I'll just take that knight. No. Bring the rook over. I'm getting a little bit low on time here. I mean, 50 seconds is still good enough, but I need to be a little bit speedy, a little bit of, oh wait, did I? No, c5 I can take and then go queen b5. Okay, that's nice. Thought I made a blunder for a second. Okay. Actually, this is like, I feel like I'm really passive here. Despite being up a pawn, I'm not too happy about my position, I will be honest. I'm gonna try to trade off the pieces. I did give back my pawn because he can take and then take on d6. But on the bright side, I do have some activity here. Like his king is a little bit exposed, so we should have good chances in the upcoming flag fest. Although I am playing on a trackpad. Probably not the most optimal device for trying to hit 3,000, but it is what it is. Okay, that's a really annoying move. All right, I'm probably gonna start talking a little bit less. I really gotta lock in here. Yeah, I mean, his king is still a little bit exposed, but at the same time, it's just gonna be that I did not see, but I have queen b6, queen f3. Oh shoot! Wait, that is really not good. Takes, queen e7. Need to not hang mate. Need to not hang mate. Okay, f3. Wait, I have a time advantage here. I don't know why he thought for so long. Oh, wait, are you serious? Okay, we went on time. Let's go. Okay, that was pretty sus. Not gonna lie, that was pretty suspicious. But at the same time, we were winning earlier, so I don't feel too bad about it. 72 accuracy game. Nah, that is so low. Oh yeah, d5 is a pretty good move here. I actually forgot about this. The idea is I mean he can take, but I'm gonna take back on d5 anyways with my knight. So I still get a lot of pressure towards the center. Yeah. I mean, here I think I played this like pretty reasonably well, and this was a good position. Okay, so e5 was a mistake. Yeah, so if I went d3, I would have the idea of going knight e2 check. Like here I can play knight e2. And then on takes, I'll end up a pawn. That would have been pretty reasonable. But I was a little bit sped here. Yeah, and bishop f5, I missed b4. Oh wait, b4 is bad? Okay, I guess I'm just bad here. Okay, so bishop g4 is a pretty good move. The idea is that, I mean, now b4 doesn't really work, right? Because why does it not work? Actually, queen h5. Oh, queen b6. Keep everything protected. No, queen h5 he can take on d4. Yeah, okay, now he can't take on d4. Because now I have like knight e2 check, and the bishop protects the e2 square here. So, yeah, a little bit confusing, but yeah, I mean, this position was still good. Like, this is a good position right here. Oh my, oh wait, this is actually a queen trap. His queen has no square on the board to move to. It can't move to b2. It can't move to c2. It can't move to d3. It definitely can't take my rook. So, yeah, I actually totally missed that move. That's hilarious. Knight d4, bishop takes. Yeah, this was a mistake. I should have kept my bishop pair, I think. Although after like queen f3, I didn't really know. Yeah, just bishop e4, and then I can take his bishop. Okay, not a bad start. I mean, always good to analyze your games, I guess. And then here, this was just like a total blunderfest. Like, I was losing here for sure. Oh, I wasn't losing? Wait, it's like I'm almost getting mated, but I guess I'm not. Okay, so yeah, I'll just play another game. Okay, playing against a 29-27. All right. Maroxy Bun seems like a good strategy. This guy's actually like a really tricky player. I think I played him before. Okay, queen d3, and then I play for f4 if I remember this correctly. Just got to gain some space. I mean, okay, he did allow e5. I guess queen b6 is still good, though. Oh, probably go knight d5. Or I capturing could be a move as well. Just gonna go knight d5 here. Yeah, black does get like pretty good control over the dark squares in these positions. That is one of the frustrating parts of playing against the Moroxy. But at the same time, I do have like a lot of space on the king side, so I'm not really complaining. And in the center. H5, okay. Just gonna push all my pawns low key. He has knight d7. I don't have bishop g4 anymore. Okay, still keep pushing. I don't know if this is the best strategy, but you know, ever since Alpha Zero came out in 2017 or 2018, people just love to chug the rage pawn down the board. It's usually not a bad idea. F6. Yeah, he's kind of trying to just break my position a little bit. Wait, I can just keep pushing my pawns, I think. It's probably takes, F5 takes, king takes. No, I'm just gonna keep pushing. This is like hilarious. I'm just running my pawns down the board. Hmm. Yeah, g5. I just gotta somehow make all of these tactics work here. Oh wait, 94. I actually totally overlooked that. That is not good. It's okay. I should be able to drop my rook back. Rook to g2, g4, knight f6. That'd be tough. Yeah, it is a little bit different playing while streaming. We'll be honest here. But it's just something to get used to, I guess, right? So. Okay. Actually, what's the idea behind this? I can take, right? Oh, he wants to trade everything and then just play this position? Oh, wait, I actually should not have allowed this because these pawns are really weak. Okay, that was a mistake by me. He's gonna drop his knight back and then go knight g4. And it's actually pretty funny how even though my pawns are so far advanced, I don't have anything. G7, knight g4. Alright, just gotta bring like, no, this is just cooked. Oh, that is a tragedy. That is a tragedy. Yikes. Yikes, 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 yikes. I should not have lost that game. I felt like my position was so good. And where did I go wrong? Yeah, knight d5 is probably a little bit sus. But even here, like, yeah, my position was so good. Oh, I just have to take and then now I play f5 and I just have a pass. What am I doing? Like, why would I not do this? Why would I not do this, guys? I was so dumb. Yeah, rook c2 was a strong move. Oh, rook g4. I was scared of this move, though. Knight f6. What did I have? Oh, I can still take. Okay, I'm just bad. Yeah, and we're spotting him 30 seconds here as well. It's all good. Okay. Here, and then... Bishop e6, I think, is Pretty normal. How do you play these positions? So how do I deal with this bishop? It's really passive. I have to find a way to deal with that issue. And I'm gonna like maneuver my knight to g6. I have a few ideas that I can play for here. Now I can try to play against this weak b4 pawn. Now that he moved his knight, I was thinking he should try to go like knight b3, knight c5, or do something with the knight, but I guess not. Knight g6, stop any potential h4 ideas. Otherwise, he's gonna try to do an attack on my king. I don't really want to allow that to happen. So yep, here rook a4. There's got to be some ways I can put pressure on this b4 pawn. That pawn looks like it's about to fall. I do not agree that it's gonna stay safe. Yeah, I'll bring the queen out. Or is that a good move? Is there anything better? This looks fine. Though he does have bishop d4 now. Maybe I should have went rook a2, but rook a1. Okay, he does have one bar. That is our saving grace in this position. We have to optimize that. The Danya mentality. Rip Danya. Oh, wait, knight f6 check. I totally missed that. Wait, takes. Okay, that's bad for me. But the good thing is I don't actually have to take. So I can move my king away. Yeah, about to take, I'd be cooked. But I don't, so it's all good. Okay, we trade a pair of rooks. I don't mind that. I do not mind that, guys. Now we just trade into the endgame. I have two bishops, so I'm hoping I'm better here. I think the position is like pretty decent for me. It's not like winning or anything, but it's not bad. Yeah, bishop d4 I'm thinking is his best option to try to trade off the bishops. Okay, and he plays it. I guess I kind of have to trade them off. Don't really have much of a choice, do I? Yeah. Or the issue is my light squared bishop. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do with it. Maybe go queen a6 and put pressure on the d3 pawn. That's probably the way. That might be the way. Yeah. Okay. I guess he wants queen c8 check and to get a lot of counterplay. I don't really know if that's a move. I mean, I have this tactic here, so check takes. Okay, he doesn't. He wants to take that pawn. Interesting. I thought he would try to take the b pawn and get counterplay, but I guess not. Queen d4. Now I have quite a lot of pressure here. Wait. So check. Okay, that just loses. Queen f4 just wins. This knight fork takes. Checkmate. GG. That was a good game. Let's go next. Okay, we're doing pretty well so far. 2 wins, 1 loss. Oh, Kelly variation. What is the best way to play against this again? I know that c3 is a move. Knight c3 is probably a move. Play knight c3. See what happens. b5 takes. Yeah, this is all like pretty standard stuff. You can go like e6, knight c6 as well. Okay. Wait, do I have... Is he allowed to allow knight d5? I'm just really confused. Am I like walking into a trick, or do I just have bishop b6 here, followed by knight c7? I mean, he's blitzing it out like pretty confidently, so I'm slightly concerned. I guess he does have some compensation here. Yeah, he does win b2, so there's like a bit of compensation, but I feel like I should still have an advantage. Why is this guy playing so like instantly? Is this like all prep? h5, okay. Oh my god, wait, what? Wait, am I like walking into some crazy prep? Wait, what if I take? Take, and he's gonna go bishop h2 and then take, yeah. Okay. But the knight on g4, is it doing anything? He's actually, he does have a threat, so I'm gonna go g3. Yeah, I might just lose this game off of prep, but we'll see. Because it takes my ideas I want to take. So I wanted to move his knight back and then go a4. I do get that my king is a little bit weak, but I think if I can open up the position, then... okay, yeah, so his idea is queen takes g3 check. And I cannot allow that. So I have to bring my king up. And after knight e5, I can go f4. And now I go a4. Try to open up the position for my rooks. If he goes d5, yeah, d5 is a little bit concerning. I'm gonna go bishop g5. Try to trade off some attackers. Yeah, he does have like a pretty solid kingside attack here. That's my main concern. But oh, b4. Did I allow that? Okay, I'll drop back. Queen a8. We're not doing that great for time here, but it's okay. Okay, bishop takes e4 up, bishop takes e4, knight takes e4. I probably have rook takes d4 there. Then queen f3 is coming. Yeah, here, now I should be able to keep the pawn protected. Bring a pin. He should just be losing now because like everything is pinned. So, oh, that one I actually missed. Hmm. Okay, I kind of like messed this position up a bit. And I'm really low on time. Wait, what? Okay, he could have just taken my rook, but... Alright, I kind of need to lock in here. I'm going to get flagged. My opponent played the opening extremely fast for no reason, and I don't even think he made good moves, but... Yeah. Rook e4. Just got to start pre-moving now. Rook here, and then rook d7 is coming. Followed by taking on f7. This is looking pretty good so far. Pretty good. Cannot say that I'm unhappy with the position. Okay, well, that's actually asking for it. I mean, yeah, that's not gonna work, buddy. Check and checkmate. Let's go. All right, rematch. Yeah, I need to analyze that line. I don't know if I walked into prep or not, but c4, knight f6, knight e5, knight c3. All right, we're gonna transpose into one e5 English variation. d5, I can take, and then I can go knight c6 followed by bishop c5 or bishop e7. I think that's how the line goes. And then I won't really want control over this d4 square. So that's the most important. Yeah, this is pretty standard. I'm supposed to go knight d4 somewhere. I don't remember where it is though. Play rook e8. It's usually a pretty good square for the rook. Hmm. I'm really hesitant to play bishop f6 because of knight e4. Now knight d4 he's going to take with the bishop and then knight b5. Honestly, that's like probably still playable. But I don't know if I want to allow that. So I'll try to do some prophylaxis here. Prophylaxis. A term meaning preventing your opponent's idea. It makes me sound really smart when I say that. Hmm. Yeah, now I'm gonna play against his a3 pawn. Because when he goes knight, okay, knight c5 is a good move. Yep. Yeah, knight d5 as well. That was an interesting thought. And then, but he might have knight takes e5. Yeah, I think those complications probably worked out for me as well. But c6 is a little bit simpler, so sometimes it's best to just stay simple. Okay, activate my rook. Nah. Actually, yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Activate the rook. And now knight d5 is coming. Or does he have? Yeah, knight d5 is coming here. If queen b3, I can take on it. Okay, bishop d2. That's possible, yeah. What's my plan in this position? Probably keep adding pressure to this pawn. Okay. We've already traded like quite a few pieces. I find that pretty interesting. I'll put the pawn at h3. Why not? Okay. He does have knight a4. And then after, no, actually no. That's why my pawn's got an h3. If he trades this light squared bishop, he's going to be in trouble now. So yeah, I was able to see ahead a little bit. Knight g5. Okay, but these trades I think will work out relatively well for me. Um, Bishop d5. I'm really trying to trade off this because now there's a lot going on in this position. Oh, I only have 27 seconds. Oh, gotta lock in. Hmm. Oh, this is gonna be a time scramble, and I'm gonna. Okay, okay. I mean, I like my position, but I do not have much time. Let's see. It takes. Gotta be like Hikaru here. Wait, what? Queen G2 is mate, man. You cannot do that. No, that is crazy. That is bold. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, okay, I was literally threatening mate. Okay, we're at 2975. That's a pretty good rating. Let's see if we can hit 3,000. If I can hit 3,000, I'll probably end the stream. That was my goal for tonight. So it's really weird. I'm playing better on stream than I do off stream. I think it's because I'm forced to slow down and try to explain my ideas. So yeah, I find that kind of funny. I thought, okay, I'm definitely playing on stream, so I'm gonna be playing worse, right? But not really, I guess. Okay. What is the best way to play these positions as white? These are some of the most interesting positions in all of chess because you can play it in so many different ways. Like you can put pawns on e3, queen on e2, bishop f5, yeah. Honestly, I want to sack the exchange with knight f5, but I just don't think it's very good. So I'll just take the knight instead. Then I'll bring, or should I close up the center? Yeah, I'll close up the center. Knight takes c5 is not possible. That's pretty critical. Okay, I did like close up the entire position though, so let's see if that was the right move. I've noticed against this guy, I think he's younger. I don't Couture Adi Sugita. I don't think I've ever heard of this player, but he plays really fast, so always have to be a little bit careful against him on the clock for sure. Yeah, now I can play for h3 and g4. If I ever take on f7, he has king takes, keeping everything protected. I have a pretty strong knight in the center. I'm gonna play for like, I don't know. The position is really close. Like you can see the pawn structure is just, it's kind of crazy here. Yeah, he's trying to open up on the queen side, so I guess I'm gonna play on the king side here. This is probably okay. Ah, he takes. Well, now I'm gonna. Whoa, he gave up his dark squared bishop. Okay, this guy makes some really interesting decisions sometimes. I'm not really sure what the justification behind that is or why he would do that. But you know what? We'll see. We will see. Takes, and now I'm gonna bring my other rook into the game. And this knight on b. I mean, both the minor pieces are pretty like useless to be honest. But he does have some weaknesses. It's gonna be hard for him to deal with. Knight c7. Wait, he hung. Oh my god! Oh, he hung his rook, and I didn't. Okay, I wish I did not see that. He actually just straight up hung his rook, and I didn't see that. Okay, that's kind of embarrassing, guys. Pretend y'all did not witness that, because that is not 3,000 level gameplay right there. It's like 300 rated gameplay. I might be on Gotham Chess's next Guess the Elo video. Um, it's okay though. Gotta still focus. Yeah, how am I gonna do it? I think one of the biggest issues for me is my dark squared bishop is really stuck. So I'm gonna try to fix that issue. I'm using my king to protect this pawn. So, but now his king gets a safety. Yeah, that was a really unfortunate error by me. The error as in like missing the free rook. But that's what chess is, right, guys? Sometimes you just miss rooks like that. Now I'm gonna bring my queen back and try to attack the a4 pawn. Wait, what? Why am I making the error of a knight? I gotta get better at this. Okay. I can't. All right, gotta pick up the pace. It's probably gonna be a time scramble again. Every game with this guy is like a time scramble, pretty much. This is not good. Yeah, you can see here how I'm like kind of struggling. Oh, I slipped. Okay, I'm just lost. Oh, jeez. That was a really bad game. That was really, really bad. I missed a free rook. I mean, and the time scrambles are hard because I'm using my trackpad. But it is what it is. So if I saw that rook, we wouldn't have got to that stage. Anyways, recalibrate for the next game, or at least I'll try to. I'm a bit of a tilter, so hopefully it doesn't affect me here. Because I'd really want to hit 3K. 85. A6, B5. Prevents his knight from going anywhere. Yeah, he wants to go knight E4. Reasonable. How do I deal with that, actually? I'm not sure. I do also need to keep like a good time buffer against this guy in particular because what I've noticed is he moves really fast. I don't think I'm ever up time against him out of the opening, which is pretty funny. I don't think I'm like a slow player, but this guy's definitely like he makes fast moves. His moves aren't always good, but they're fast, so that's usually a pretty good strategy. Wait, do I have a tactic here? Do I have knight c3? I might have knight c3. Yeah, I have knight c3 because actually, like, I don't think he can keep this knight defended. Yeah, bishop c6 is normal. Take back. Knight b3. Okay, so he can just move his knight away. That's also true. I honestly really want to sacrifice my knight on c3. I don't want to move it out of there. What decision do I do? What is the right decision? I mean, I feel like... Alright, let's just YOLO. I don't even care anymore. I don't feel like thinking about it. Yeah, and then we're going to create some pass pawns on the queen side. Like, fuck it. Queen e3. Yeah, I'm just going to start pushing these pawns. Like Yasser Sarawan says, push him, baby. I do have some compensation. Is it enough? I mean, probably, honestly. I think it might be. Oh, that move is annoying. It stops my bishop from guarding the c pawn. Yeah, so yeah, I'm starting to really regret that decision. I should not have sacrificed my pawn. I do not have enough compensation, what was I thinking? But, like, I don't know, I just really want to have fun. It's hard for me to blame myself when I just see a juicy sacrifice waiting. I can't take because there's queen d5. Hmm. Yeah, this is rough, rough. Rough, 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 rough. Wait, oops. This is not a good position. And I'm down on the clock too. Yikes. Okay, I hung my rook. That's bad. All right, we're back to where we started. Welcome to chess. Maybe a different opening will be better. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. I don't actually play the Trompowsky much, but I'm not really liking this position because I feel that he has a lot of extra space in the center. Still definitely playable though. It's nothing really bad. Just bring up my pieces in castle. It's a good first step. Then eight, or maybe I can. Maybe I should have pushed c5 so that I can win the e5 pawn. I would have been able to win the e5 pawn if I pushed c5 because he would have to remove one of the defenders, and then I could capture on e5. Um, but I didn't. Oh wait, I have a really funny tactic. Takes, and now I have knight c4. If he takes, I have queen takes c4, followed by taking on g4. Yeah, I should be able to remove his bishop because of that. Like, if he moves his queen back, I'm just gonna take his bishop. Wait, what? He allowed this? No, come on. There's no way. There's actually no way. Okay, I don't know if I have like a win or not. No, I'm not taking a draw here, buddy. No chance. They're king that week. Yeah, we're just gonna like target his king here because they see a 5 pawn is you can hardly even call it a pawn. It's basically waiting to be taken. Yep. Let's make a pin. Then bring the other rook up. This is a really chill game. Taking on c4 was insane. I thought he had to just go with the bishop. Maybe go queen c7, drop it back. That's a nice move. Yeah, if I go rook b7, you can escape with a draw with queen d1 check, so I cannot do that. So bishop takes e5 is a huge threat. h6 is a threat as well. He has to defend his bishop. This is like unplayable for black. I don't know what he's supposed to do here, but it doesn't look like he has much of anything, to be honest. Even if he goes rook f5, I can still take on e5, because if he goes rook takes, I have queen d8 check. All right, he's just not moving. It's like the okay. I'll take a7. Does he have perpetual? Nah. So we should just win. I'll go h6 maybe allows bishop f8. Should I do a speedrun challenge? Maybe I should do a speedrun challenge. I don't think I can speedrun 3K though. It's a little bit hard, but below that, yeah. And he resigns. Okay, I guess we're gonna go again. We're actually the highest rated player. Maybe I should become like a chess.com affiliated streamer. That'd probably be a good idea. I don't stream though. This is my first live stream on YouTube. I did have one viewer briefly, but now I'm just talking to myself. In front of a camera, of course. Ilya chess. I'm trying to. I'll play Ilya. He's a friend I had from a few years ago. Does he want to play? He's gotten a lot better. That's really impressive. Randy Woodward. He want to play? Just looking for some people to play. Elliot Alderson. This guy's another Twitch streamer. He's actually streaming. Yeah, I've played him a lot.
I probably know him, but I don't know the name.
He's playing on League Chess. Clyde Hill Kid. Fire Emblem. Shadow King is online. Will he play? I think James just finished a tournament, so. Yeah, I'd be down to play him. At the end of the day, you have to feel some way, so why not feel unbeatable? Why not feel untouchable? You know what? I agree with that. That's the mentality. You always just got to go for the kill. Just be a winner. If you aren't a winner, just try to feel like a winner. Wait, 1 on time. Time. 10-second chess. I feel like this is the best stuff for putting on reels, putting on like YouTube. Just playing 10-second chess and moving ultra fast. Like their game is already just insanely fast. All right, let's see. I don't think I can challenge Faustino Oro. We have a big rating gap. Yeah. Chris Yu. Oh, this is a friend of mine. Actually, how did the National Open conclude right now? I need to check the standings for that because he was playing in National Open. We can see right here. Oh, I got a like. Let's go. I got a like on my video. Yeah, the National Open should be over, so it'll be in past events. Wait. Is it over? I think it. Wait, maybe it's still going on. Oh, it's still going on. It's not over. Yeah, there's still definitely going on. So oh, Joe Brune is streaming. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so Chris Yu with 7 points, he might actually be the clear first place winner. He took a draw with White really early, which is a bit suspicious, but I think suspicious as in he's playing a low-rated opponent and he took a draw, but I think he was assuming this game would end in a draw and he was right, so that might actually give him first place unless somebody else got 7. Both have 6. This was a draw. Wow, that's really good for Chris. I think he just won his first place. Oh, wait, Liam Putnam won too. So they're going to tie for first. Yeah, Liam Putnam, another insanely strong player. This guy, he's improved a lot over the years. Kind of just shows examples like Liam, Hans, all these guys just show you can push your limits and achieve stuff you never thought you could. So, okay, what was this? Roy Lopez, Spanish. Yeah, this 8-3 idea is pretty new, or well, not really new, but it's trendy where you want to put your bishop on a2. And after castles, you simply bring your knight out and I mean, he's just playing like all engine moves. This is a really good game from White so far. Wow, man, this is fantastic by Liam. He just totally outplayed Gan Magami. And Ishan is a really strong player as well, so definitely a really, really good performance by... Did he make like a single non-engine move? This guy was just playing insane this whole game. Like, what? Let's go from the beginning. 8-3 castles, knight c3, takes, knight d5, take on e7. Yep, like f4, like e1, e5, takes, and then he calculated all this with like a4, b4, c5, and then after queen a3, he can take, and then take on f7. Yeah, and then here, like, this is already really bad. Like, queen takes a3 was probably the mistake. He had to go d3. Because once queen takes a3 happens, I think the position gets really forcing. And the bishop is usually just much stronger than the knight in these positions, especially with the outside pass pawn. So Liam worked out the details here and he converted very well. So that's a really good win for him. I think that's probably the last person who's on 7. So Chris and Liam tied for first. Oh, knight b6. Yikes. Yeah. This went really wrong for black really fast. I think Brian probably mixed up some theory here because, I mean, this is like a really, really common position, the d5 Italian. Or not Italian, but Roy Lopez. Actually, is this common? Is it d5 here common? Yeah, d5 here's a move for sure. You can take on e4, then go queen e7, or go rook e8. Queen takes d5 is not good here because I feel like I looked at this years ago, but I just forgot everything. Yeah, Alexei Bilyich, this guy's really close to GM, and I think he's going to be a GM soon. He plays really well. Oh, black actually equalized. So Brian did give himself a bit of a chance, but oh, knight h6 is brutal, yeah. Obviously, you can't take because there's knight f6. Yeah, now he's just down like the queen pawn. Bishop takes c5. That's also a nice move. If bishop takes c5, there's mate. Rook here, rook e8 takes bishop f8 and e7 just wins. Okay, nice game by Bilyich, who's going up to 24-68. My rating is unfortunately dropping a bit. I'm still trying to work my way up to become a GM, but I haven't even beaten a GM over the board yet, so we're still a little bit of ways away. My friend Derek lost to Andrew Jing. Check this game. He's an upcoming prodigy, I think, Andrew Jing. 4 knights Scotch with h3. Yeah, g6 is usually what the people do if they want to play for a win. Yeah, queen f3 here is really strange because you allowed d6, knight d7, knight e5. So, but queen f3 in the other line is normal with the pawn already on d5 because you're putting pressure on it. Oh, who's better? Wow, why is c5 so strong? If d takes e5, there's knight e4, and if queen takes e5, rook b e1. Oh, Derek's going to be upset at that. That's a huge miss. Knight e4. Yeah, really unfortunate for Derek. This would have been a huge find. He saw e5 later, which is pretty funny. I mean, I guess now the pawn is hanging. Yeah, here he didn't want to take because he was scared of black having control over all the dark squares, even though it's triple isolated pawns. Yeah, a few bad decisions, and now black is just in the driver's seat completely with a strong knight on e4. Yeah, Derek missed a pretty good opportunity, but it's... Any other games? I don't really know the other players as well, so... All right. Back to the grind. Back to road to 3K. Probably play a couple more games before ending. I don't really know how long I'm going to go for. Let's see if we can find a game. All right, who's playing right now? Zhu Yinglun and Spark to Flame. I've played this guy before. I think I beat him. Yeah, I'm 2-0 versus Spark to Flame. I don't know who he is, but I think he's a pretty strong player. Oh, well, he's losing his rook. That was fast. We're just waiting for a game right here. Maybe I should just start challenging people. Let's see, who will play? Oh, Arav Dengla is a GM. This is a name I've known for a while. Penguin GM, maybe. We'll just challenge everybody and see who plays. Honestly, I don't mind playing against anyone. But Bachman, yeah. Oh, Reef Canada's gained a lot of rating at 3,067. Stambuliak is my former coach. Maybe we can challenge him. He's like ridiculously underrated. Spark to Flame. Okay. We got a game. Let's go. English. much. Actually, I'll transpose into d4. Why not? What is he gonna play here? Rogozin? I'm gonna do the Arjun or Geisty line. He played a3 against Hans Niemann. I'm not fully certain what the idea is. I guess you're sort of transposing into a Nimzo defense with the knight on f3. Let's see what happens if I develop my bishop outside the pawn chain. This might be a bit greedy because my pawn's actually hanging right now. But it still looks fine. Okay, now I'll take. Now go e3. Yeah, this is like a typical Rogozin position right here. If he goes bishop f5, I want queen f3. Yeah, knight bd7, that's pretty natural. I can keep developing. Queen a5. Just gotta develop my queen. And then usually I play for like an e4 break, I think. It's one of the ways to play these positions. e4 is what I really want to do, because if knight takes e4... Okay, he's trying to keep his knight protected. Queen a6, queen e6. That's really interesting. I really want to push e4 through, just trying to... He's going to go knight e4, I expect. Expect this move. If I could push e4, I could gain a lot of space in the center. And yeah, knight e4. He wants to stop me from doing that. That's sort of how this line works. One side wants to get an e4 break, the other side wants to just not let it happen. And even though he did succeed in not letting it happen, I still think I should be doing totally well here. Knight g5. Actually, now I can get my pawn break. It does come at a cost, though, because he's going to take and then go g4. Decisions. Yeah, I'll take and then go e4. We'll play for the pawn break. Makes sense. If he takes, I'm going to go... On knight takes e4, yes, I'm a little bit worried about g4 stuff. So I'll probably go bishop take. Okay, yeah, queen g6. That makes a lot of sense. Trying to create a pin. And actually, that move I did not see, so that is not good. Because now, how do I keep this protected? That is really unfortunate. And I'm down a lot of time. Okay, I gotta speed up. Why am I playing so slow? Come on, move faster. Yeah, I'm not really happy with this position. I guess I was not able to get my e4 break under the right circumstances. Like, he definitely should not have gotten this pin. Allowing that was clearly a mistake. But okay, we move on. We move on. How to make the best of this position? I mean, I still think I'm actually fine because now, I mean, I can push e5 next. Okay, bishop h1. Wait, the bishop on h3 is trapped. So I don't know if that was a good move by him. I think it was not. Don't know why Spark the Flame did that. He trapped his own bishop. That's like pretty funny. With g4. Okay, yep. He is trying to double up. Now I'm going to try to win this pawn here. Queen d2 is coming next. Queen d2. This bishop is still really annoying because if he ever gets a piece of the back rank, I'm going to be checkmated, since you can see my king doesn't have anywhere to go. Okay, that's his idea. Let's just try to trade off pieces. What I'm trying to tell Spark Flame right here, Spark the Flame, is that you're playing without your bishop on h3. Oh, he does have queen g5. Wait, did I just lose the game? I think I just lost the game, but he didn't see it, so I guess I didn't lose the game then. But yeah, that was like a huge blunder. We'll check after the game. But okay. Trades off the bishop. No. There's a lot that's happening in this position. Queen endgames. The most fun endgames of all time. I feel like this skill ceiling on queen endgames is really high. Okay, he's gonna try to flag me. Oh, I'm so slow. What am I doing? Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I make a queen. We promote, and now checkmate. Yes! Okay, that's a really nice win right there. That was a tense game. That was a tense game. Chess is the gymnasium of the mind. Yeah, I was having a mind workout right there. Okay, so I don't actually know the real idea behind this a3 line, but I got like a pretty good position. And yeah, like this was really good so far. I could have taken. And then is this pawn weak? Or, oh, f3. Yeah, this would have been a good idea. And then I can open up my rook a bit. Rook takes f3. Yeah, this got a little bit suspicious. I was a little bit scared though. If I go queen c1, I thought, what if he takes on e4? Yeah, I guess I can drop my bishop back and you lose the c pawn. So this g4 bishop h3 was really suspicious by him. And then I made like a huge mistake here. He actually has queen g5. Yeah, this is the idea. So I can't go queen takes g5 because of rook takes e1, which is mate. And like my bishop is hanging, so he's forking my queen and my bishop, which puts me in a really bad spot. Luckily, he played queen f5, and then, okay, I had queen e4, but I was kind of low on time, and I went bishop takes e4, and this is a draw. But it's white c1 is pressing because my pawn is pushed farther, and then he just makes a mistake with g5. So we're gonna go again. Let's see who we can find. MMG chess. Don't know who this is, but it's an untitled player. All right, knight f3. I want to play King's Indian. No, not King's Indian. I don't feel like it. So oh, reverse King's Indian. Okay. Usually take and then go knight c4. It's like the standard way of playing. Just develop my pieces normally, and then here I can go d4. And now the position is really closed. It's what the typical King's Indian player wants. They just close everything. Now I'm going to try to play on the queen side. He's probably going to try to play on the king side with f4 at some point. This is going to be a really aggressive game ahead of us. I do feel like he's playing this really slowly, though. Yeah, like, what is rook e1, rook f1? It's just really weird. Still, how do I, like, take advantage of this? I take on c4 takes. Then maybe just start pushing the a pawn. That's one way. I could push the a pawn right now as well. That's what I'm going to do. He's probably going to take and then put his knight on c4. This is what I'm expecting. This is probably his best bet as well. But I want to go knight d6 and try to trade that knight off. That's my idea. F6. I really want to go a4. He's going to go a3, though. That's pretty frustrating. So what do I do now? Maybe g5. I know that g5 is an idea in some of these positions, but is it good? Not sure. Is it a good move here? I don't know. Maybe he can go g5 himself. I'm always a little bit hesitant to play my own g5 because if I do that, I'm going to have a big weakness on f5. Okay, he's playing h4. Let's go king g7 and prepare to go rook h8. I'm basically telling him that I'm attacking him as well as he's attacking me. Yeah, I couldn't take twice on because he would have rook g5, so I have to be a little bit cautious here, of course. It's a King's Indian where we're both playing on the king side, which usually is not the best sign for me. Oh, I have c4. I should have went c4. And try to break open the position like that. I'll play c4 now. Takes, knight takes. Wait, he allowed bishop takes e4, really? Okay, he's trying to do... Honestly, I don't want to take his rook because my bishop is more powerful, I think. Yeah, I want to take his bishop. That's the piece that I want, not his rook. Okay, that I don't know about because he's closing up the position. Like now his bishop is really passive. So honestly, I can just try to run my king to the queen side and just say, well, here I'll take because this is a free pawn, right? Pin and activate my bishop. Yeah, knight g4. Don't really know what that does. Oh, he was threatening bishop h6 ideas. He can still do bishop h6. Okay, so this is how he's trying to attack me. This is actually a really annoying move, queen f1. That's really creative by him. I keep a check. King g1 maybe, then what do I do? What do I do after king g1? Takes. I guess I have to defend. Okay, I should not have opened up the position so much. My king is really weak, and I'm really low on time. This is really scary. Bishop g2. Shoot. Wait, what? Alright, gotta be fast here. I'm on trackpad, so that was a close run. I actually want to review this game. I didn't even think I'd win that because I definitely made many mistakes. But like taking on f5 was probably the least accurate move because it really opened up my position and I almost got punished there. I mean, my opponent did make a lot of mistakes as well. So yeah, this rook e1 move is really strange because you can see that he had to go rook f1 later. I should have took first. I'll try to figure out the best way to play this. And now c4 will be hanging in the future. Yeah, so this stuff happened, and then, okay, knight d6 followed by c4 might have been good. Like, here I was still playing pretty well, and I'm totally winning. Oh, yeah, this is what I meant when I said I want to take his bishop, but I just didn't do it in the right move. Yeah, rook h1 would have been good. If he goes knight h5, I can take the knight because there's a pin. And if he goes king g2, I can take his pawn. So after knight f5 and captures, queen f5 was good, but I really fumbled the bag here. Like I almost lost this position. Bishop g5, f5, and he's ready equal. Like here, knight f2 wins. Yeah, because now I have no queen to h1 check. So this was getting really tricky. Okay, I missed multiple chances to take on h3. That's pretty ridiculous. King takes, I have king f7 maybe. Okay, f5, and then f4. Maybe even this is fine, I think. Is it a mistake? No, it's good. Yeah, like I just started panicking here. That's what happens during low on time. But then he just blundered queen h1 completely. And then we just took all his pieces in one. All right, let's look for a new game. Tactic versus Super Sailor. The battle of the Ultra Bullet Gods. hyperbole it. 1, 2. Yeah, this is like not even chess at this point. Like, what are they doing? Okay. Bro, 30 to 6. Nah, this is just ridiculous. Should I play this? Should I play that mode? Would y'all find it more fun to watch than Blitz? I need to get a mouse for this. I'm playing on my Mac, but I mean, Achuvetan. Okay, let's play Achuvetan. So D4. How am I gonna respond to D4? What I want to play? Let's play okay, we'll just play symmetrically. C4 I'll take. Maybe Queen's Gambit accepted. It's never a bad choice. D5 I don't think is accurate. I have knight A5. Yeah. Like there's no way he's allowed to play like that. So which one do I take here actually? Oh, I can go B5. I can go B5 and win the pawn. Okay, he's doing a full piece sack. Don't know if that's right. He has 2 pawns for the piece and I'm not castled, but there's no way that's enough compensation. Okay, this guy's really aggressive. He's just throwing all his pieces at me for no reason. Now the queens come off. Now I will try to, honestly, I'm not even gonna castle. In the endgame, it's not really that scary. I might castle queenside. As soon as I say that, he goes rook c1, so I guess not. Knight b4, you try to go knight d3, take on a2. Knight e5 is a good response. Can I still take on a2 though? How would that go? Takes an a2. It's a little bit risky because he has like knight c6 and I have no development, so I can't really make that decision, I think. I don't want to walk into the pin. Yeah, now he's going to go a3. Okay, I messed this up a bit, honestly. I should not have allowed this much counterplay. Maybe knight b4 wasn't the best. Wait, what? Bro, what are you doing? Why is he just like giving up a pawn like that? Okay, I was like glazing my opponent, but now I'm like pretty uncertain if his decisions warranted that much glaze, low key. Yeah, he has back rank issues, so we should be good here. Takes, and then once I take on a8, I have 92 ideas. Okay, now we need to, we're just up a piece, so we just got to convert cleanly. I think I used to play these positions against Daniel where I'd just be up a clean piece in these endgames, and it would actually be way harder to convert than it looked. Rep Danya, telling some old lore, I guess. This was like 2022 or 2023. I have a terrible lifetime score against Danya, by the way, which probably isn't a surprise to anybody, but yeah, he was really strong. So now we're going to try to trade off the knights. If we can trade off the knight, we should be pretty good to go. Just have to, you really want to trade off the pieces. That's the main thing. Okay, my opponent's just not even moving any pawns, which is a good strategy. He's trying to just harass me with this knight, which is really annoying to deal with. So how do I actually, I can't do that. I'm gonna walk into a fork. Knights are so annoying. They're always like trying to trick you. Okay, I just wish I had a bishop. Should still be winning here, but it's honestly harder than it looks. Wait, what is going on? Okay. Oh, here, and take. Wait, did I just trap my own knight? Okay, I trapped my own knight, but I'm still up material. Knight here. Yeah, this is just winning. Yeah, don't be fooled. Even being up a knight can like not be that easy sometimes. Actually, I still need to kind of lock in here. Bro, just like go down already. Why are you like still playing this game, man? Come on. Ah, he's trying to stalemate. No stalemates allowed. Oh, we should be able to get this one too. Let's go. Okay. All right. That's enough. Another win. Another game, another win. This one was pretty clean as well. We're getting really close to 3K. I didn't. Oh, thoughts on Hans versus. Oh, hey Matt. Wait, is that you, Matt Weir? Sorry, I just finished the game. So, oh, thoughts on Hans Nepo. The game, which was today. Are we talking about the game today? The game today I thought was really interesting. It was basically just all prep. Hans really got out prepped. I can actually take a look at that. Do you want me to take a look at that? If you want me to, if you want me to take a look at that, just type in the chat. But quickly to analyze this game. Oh, he can actually drop his bishop back, and then I can take on d5. I'm surprised that he has equality here because I'm up a pawn. I guess it is a little bit scary if you don't know what you're doing, though. But yeah, my pawn just goes up the bishop here. Okay, so yeah, we can take a look at that. Hans versus Nepo. Or which event was it again? I'm trying to. Was it? It was the Ooze Chess Cup. Yeah. I think it was the Ooze Chess Cup. Yeah, Nepo beat him by using 8 minutes. This kind of reminds me of one of the games that I lost when my opponent only used 8 minutes here. This is all prep, actually. So this is a pretty standard Roy Lopez position. Up till here, Nepo's, they're both in book. And then I think Hans is trying to remember his prep here. And then he picked bishop c5, which is obviously the best move. Knight f3 happens, knight g4, and then the case. So far, still all prep. And here, yeah, you could really see that Hans was like kind of sweating because he forgot rook d6, which I think is pretty bad at his level because rook d6 is just kind of the move. And then they got into this endgame where Nepo is still in his prep to king f1, which is hilarious. And after knight takes e4, this endgame is lethal. But the important trick for black to note here is that, yeah, so actually king d8's a mistake because he doesn't want to win this knight. Winning the knight loses a game. What he wants to do is he wants to bring his king closer to not let the knight escape. So now the knight cannot escape through b8 or c7. So once king c6 happens, here, actually, wait, is it king c6? Oh, okay, you just don't go king c6. Yeah, so on king f4, you just go g5 and then just start moving your knight. And I think it's really hard for this knight to escape. Like knight c4. So the issue with what Hans did is he moved his king so close to the queen side. And now Nepo just has free entry into e5, and this just wins the game, which Nepo knew because you can see he's literally moving instantly. So he doesn't need to think this game because he just has it. Like, again, maybe he had to like yeah, maybe this is like his first move out of prep or something. Like he has to think, oh, do I go king takes b4? But it's like pretty easy to see that this is not any issue for white because black's knight is just totally useless. It's equivalent to nothing. So yeah, really not much for Nepo to do. He literally just won the game without making a move. Bishop d5 weakening, c6. Rook d6 was in one correspondence game. Is that true? I didn't actually know that. Okay, I can show you a game that I played, which followed a similar trajectory. I lost that game, but I literally played that exact same game today because I studied it. So I played this game against, was it? Let me try to remember which game it was. Yeah, I was. No, it wasn't this. Yeah, it was this game. It was this game. This was my version of Hans versus Nepo, the Walmart version. So we played the same Royal Lopez theory, like B4, D4. Yeah, B4 is not the only move as well. Rook B8's a move, Bishop B7's a move. Um, Lots of captures happened, and yeah, like Queen E2 is another move. Queen takes D8's the endgame line, and then this is all pretty forced. I'd actually forgotten the move was Bishop D5, weakening D6. So I played Rook D1, and here I'm on my own. Obviously, I go H3, and you can see there's a big time disparity because I actually forgot the line, and my opponent knew everything. So maybe we both looked at the Hans versus Nepo game. Dubov D5 is this line. Um, I'm not sure. What do you mean by that? But yeah, so the game continued like this, and I took on E4. I took on E5. He took on E4. Like we were both playing pretty well until I just got a completely winning position out of nowhere because I outplayed my opponent a bit. Okay, maybe this was inaccurate, but I won his pawn, and then here all I have to do is go like King F2 or something, or King H2, move my king wherever, and I'm just totally winning. But I take on C5. I allow F4, and now the only move to like not lose is I don't actually know what move do I do to not lose here. King F2, and then after knight E4, here takes. You can see that I have just enough compensation for the rook, but instead I go rook C2, just hang maiden 2. So yeah, that was our version of it. The Dubov Marshall. Which one is the Dubov Marshall? Let me see. I think the Dubov Marshall is different. Yeah, you can see this is an entirely different position. I mean, they're both anti-marshals, but there's a difference between the pawn being on D6 versus D5. Yeah, so here you can see the pawn is on D6. If you want to do the Dubov anti-marshal, I think it has to be Bishop B7. Or is it not? Oh, it's not Bishop B7, it's just D5 here. Okay, this is crazy. I've not seen this one before. Or maybe I have, but I've never played it. When was this? 2020. Yeah, that's definitely a shocker of a move. I mean, white has quite a few options. Yeah, this is just a different line. Oh yeah, you meant after A4. Right, D5 is a move. The engine calls it inaccuracy, but in a practical game, this could be really strong. So black just trying to sack, right? Wait, what happens on Bishop G4? Is there a reason this isn't playable? H3 and then G4. Okay, so yeah, you have to take. I think I've actually played against this before. I don't remember what to do, but I remember I got a losing position pretty fast in Blitz. I don't think it's a good classical opening if your opponent knows what to do. It's in Jan Z5 chessable. Ah, I see. I'll try to play another game here. I haven't looked at Jan Z5 chessable in a while. Yeah. Mark Hyman, nice. He's a grandmaster PhD. This guy's really cracked. So what should I play? What opening should I play? You have an opening request, Matt? Opening request? What first move do you want? All right, I'll give you 10 seconds. G4. All right, we'll go G4. Okay. Yeah, now my position is just kind of bad. think I can go c4 here and put pressure on this in the center. Mark Hyman is usually a bit high rated, so I'm not really sure what he's doing at his current rating. Honestly, I shouldn't have played him. But it's okay, we don't chicken out here. I'll take. Then go knight c3. Could go c6. It's interesting. Actually, I'm low-key digging this position. It doesn't even look that bad. Wait, did I? No, it didn't have e4. There's knight f4. Okay. My tactile vision is being a bit slow today. It's not really being on point. Just prevent knight f4. Yeah, if he castles, I'm probably... Wait, what? He took on c3 the bishop? That is crazy. Wow, I don't really understand what that was, but... Just develop my queen. Yeah, queen e7, and now I can go h4. Oh, actually, I could have taken his... Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I could have just taken his knight. I was just free. I guess he thought he had a... Maybe he does have some compensation, but it shouldn't be that much. Knight f4. Okay. Yeah, I can go bishop takes. Should I take, though? Okay, I'm moving insanely slow this game. It's actually crazy. Try to take on f4. He has queen e5. Yeah, I'm not really liking my position here. But honestly, the position's not the problem. I think my problem is the time management. If I was managing my time better, this would be totally fine. Okay. Oh, is he just gonna try to checkmate me? It's probably the issue with moving your pawn to g4, huh? Let's see, is there any way I can live? Yeah, this is not good. My queen is totally out of the game. Yeah, bishop takes f3 and I'm fried. I don't think there's any chance here. I played really bad this game, though, so I'm not going to blame it on the opening. Okay, that was bad. Let's see where I went wrong, though. Let's see where I went wrong. I need to play faster as well. I'm playing really slowly. Yeah, like, this was good. I equalized. No, I knew I was better here, but I just was not playing this well. Oh, I can take on c6. Yeah, bishop e2 is not possible. There's queen e6. Wait, I'm trolling. Yeah, already here it's too dangerous because my king is really weak. All right, I gotta play a little bit faster. What line should I play? Let's go early queen c7. Oh, I'm playing this totally wrong, actually, because now he has... Okay, we're gonna innovate here. Yeah, this is just not right. It's okay, though. I can still go b5. Now I'm gonna play for a5 and bishop a6, try to trade off his bishop. Have you been watching the World Cup, Matt? I only streaming on YouTube? I just started streaming. This is my first stream, so I may move to Twitch in the future. I'm just not really sure right now. I mean, yeah. So maybe it's a little bit definitive to say I'm only streaming on YouTube, but for now, I guess. Okay. Saw from Turkey? Wait, you're in Turkey? Yeah, I probably won't be, this will probably be like my last game. I gotta go after this, but I think I'll stream tomorrow as well. I mean, it's pretty fun, so why not? Maybe 3K will have to wait for another day. H5. Yeah, I'm just playing like a snail. My opponent's not really even playing well. I'm just like playing so slow. Rook B7. No, F check and then Queen F4. Yeah, if knight takes F7, F king takes, and then king F6. Maybe knight F3 is his best move. Knight F3 followed by knight G5. Knight D7. What does that do? What? I can take. Okay, I don't understand that move. Try to open up his king side a bit. Okay, now I'll go king G8 and play for rook G8. You're gonna go knight F6. G4. Okay, interesting. Let's go here. Now I'm gonna go king G7 followed by H6. His knight is like on the verge of being trapped. Yeah. So H5, I have H6. H6. Oh wait, Queen D. Wait, oops. Oh my gosh, I blundered that. Although I'm probably still winning here because this king is so weak. Yeah, it's king H1. Okay, this is really unnecessary to allow. Okay, here. Now I'm just going to start pushing my pawn. Yeah, I'll take that. Let's play F5. Right, gotta lock in under the time pressure. Ah, that was so bad. Wait, I choked that so hard. Oz in Turkey. Yeah. I'll play one last game. I don't want to end on that game. That was terrible. Yeah, I definitely should have won that game, but I really choked. Yeah, like, what am I doing here? Literally, like, I can turn off my brain and win this position if I just take the knight. Actually, yeah, f6 just doesn't allow queen d8. Even here, this is totally winning, but yeah, f3 is bad because of king h1. Then here, like, I mean, this is still winning, but it's just... Oh, queen c3, wow. Yeah. Wait, mate in 10. Okay, I don't want to look at this anymore. Let's just move on. Okay, this is the last game. Let's try to make it a good one. Okay. Oh, bishop d7. Wait, what do I do against this? I think I have queen e2, right? I don't know the theory here, so I'm kind of winging it. But yeah, all I have to do is castle next. Am I up a pawn? Okay, this is probably like some theory that I have no idea like exists. I'm just gonna keep pawn grabbing and see what happens. Bring my knight back. Yeah, he definitely has compensation here, that's for sure. It's gonna be hard for me to develop my pieces, but I am up 2 pawns. So is it enough compensation? Probably. But I still feel like it's easier to play for me. Bishop d6. I'm gonna drop my queen back. Oh wait, I allowed this for no reason. Bishop h2, king h2, knight g4. Okay, there was like no reason to allow any of that. But I'm kind of trolling today, so knight g4 first. That also works. What to do? I guess I'll take here. I mean, he doesn't have mate. He does not have checkmate, so he doesn't have checkmate. Like, I still have quite a few of his pieces under attack, and I'm going to push f3 next. Try to undefend this bishop. Knight. Yeah, I'm trying to put some pressure on his knight here. Oh, I can capture. Does he have a way to win my knight back? I'm not. If not, I don't really know why he's playing like this. Okay, so I guess the answer is no. He doesn't have a way. Still got to be a bit careful here. It's like I don't really have my pieces developed. It's one of the main problems. But I am up a boatload of material. I'm up like the entire Soviet Union here, so yeah, now I just got to bring my pieces out and just start attacking. Queen h5, capture. All right, let's try as best as we can not to throw this game. Knight g3, just keep pressure on that 5 pawn. Okay, what am I doing with my knights? Yeah, I'm just going to bring my rook to e1 and then try to just trade everything so I can take advantage of the fact that I have an extra knight on the board. Just try to trade it off. He doesn't really have a threat with knight e2, so. Oh, okay. I didn't hang g5 off. Wait, why am I like not seeing anything today? Okay, he has that too. Yeah, this is like sad. Kick the rook away. Rook d4 makes sense. I'm low-key feeling like a little bit squeezed. But this should just be chill. I mean, what's he gonna do now? I just threatened to trade everything. Okay. Big pin. I mean, he's trying to do what he can, but unfortunately when you're down this much material, it's kind of cooked. Yeah, queen g3 should win. If he takes, I just take his queen. Pretty clean last game. Yeah, I guess we're not 3K today, but actually, let me finish this game. I'm gonna stop yapping. All right. GG's, guys. That's probably it for today. I'll probably stream tomorrow as well. Did I see Australia's heron ball running 10-0-1? That's hilarious. No. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. I don't know when I'm gonna stream next. Probably tomorrow. I really want to get 3K and I feel like it's fun to play on stream. I gained some rating. I gained like 20 something points. So we're getting closer. Yeah, let me know if you want me to like post any like video topics or do any sorts of streams. Low-key just doing whatever. So yeah, I'll see you guys. See y'all next time. Thanks for tuning in.